that's kind of got me worried. So let's go through where we were, what has happened this week. So here it is from Sunday of last week when I did my report. So here it was on November 1st. So I'm just going to click through and you can see the changes day by day. Here's the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Now you can see that retreat coming back. See if we do it. Let's go through that again. That was good. Because I was watching up here on the refreeze, but I'm going to watch down here on this right hand side. So, and where it's refreezing, it's very thin. It's quite thin. So here we go. Here's the first. Here's the second, third. Okay, it started retreating here. Now watch here. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So as it's growing back up here by Russia, it's decreasing here on this, I call it the eastern side of the North Pole. The North Pole is right here. So this is quadrant 2. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4 is how I've named them. So we've got a retreat going on here in quadrant 2. So there's that. Now, let's go through our other pictures. Here's the sea ice thickness for today. This is from the Navy website. So we can see where it's refrozen somewhat. It's still clear. Got a little white fringe popping up by Novaya Zemlya and around the Yamal Peninsula. And the purple, that's very thin. That's probably, see this light purple down here. So it's half a meter or less. It's just coming back. And then there are areas where it's not come back yet. And that's because the sea surface temperature is just too warm for the sea ice to come back. And we're seeing the aqua ribbon down here on this north coast of Greenland. It's a little bit more solid here. We're getting a little bit more aqua coming back around Ellesmere Island and then the rest of this Canadian archipelago. Here's what's left of this thickest sea ice. It hasn't changed that much in the week. And it hasn't shifted that much. I think it's anchored in here on the archipelago, but it hasn't changed that much. So we'll just go through. I did a slideshow because the Navy website didn't update their animation, so I made my own slideshow. Here we were last week on the 1st. So I'm just going to click through and we'll see how this has changed this week. Here's the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So let's run through that again. Here's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So we saw the retreat here and the little purple coming back here, but not much happening on this thickest part. We're seeing a little bit more blue. I guess it doesn't look that much different to me as far as the thickness right here. So